to our second preliminary fight.
Fight number 8 on the card, a kickboxing match, 160-pound catch weight. These two guys are going to be exciting. I've watched film on both of them. We watch Austin Little live. This is Martin El Jaguar Francisco versus Austin Little. Coming out first is going to be Martin Francisco. Again, the nickname is El Jaguar. He's got the Jaguar stripe shorts on as well. And here he comes making it to the cage. He is fighting out of ATS Boxing in Russellville, Alabama. I couldn't find much on Martin Francisco except for one fight online. And I got a lot of information from the one fight. That's all I needed. Couple things about Martin Francisco. Fantastic head movement. He's coming from a gym that isn't very well known, doesn't have a lot of big names. The coach isn't really the greatest head coach in the namesake of being well known again, but these guys work really hard and they all put in the time and the effort and the blood and the sweat and the tears to be able to be great. As I was saying earlier, Martin Francisco has some fantastic head movement. He stays off the center line. He tends to bait his opponents into the corner. And whenever he does, he shells up, waits for the opportunity, and lands either some big overhands or some big uppercuts that stuns his opponent. He just won in a big way by TKO in round 3 in a kickboxing match just a couple months ago. He has huge power in both his left and his right hand, and the key to victory for him is to be able to get to the inside, to bait that opponent in, to make sure that he doesn't fight from a distance, because I do believe that Austin Little has that reach advantage. So be looking for him to work the body, look for him to be getting in close, and then trying to land those really heavy hands to try and knock Austin Little out tonight.
El Jaguar, yeah. What I know about him is whether it's his left or his right, it's almost equal, that power that El Jaguar unleashes.
All right, we are making the switch for our blue corner introduction. Entering the walkway now, we have Austin Little. As we said, Austin Little making his way down to the cage. Austin has an 0-2 MMA record. He is fighting out of Dogwood, BJJ. He also says that he is most comfortable when on the ground.
Not going to do him much in this fight, as it is kickboxing.
Most comfortable when on the ground. And El Jaguar may help him out, help him get to his comfort zone, unlike he would prefer. But
yeah,
I tell you, look, as they say, when it's a football team getting off the bus, they pass the eye test. El Jaguar passes the eye test. He's an intimidating looking guy, isn't he?
Yes. So in Austin's last fight, he landed some huge hooks and straights that dazed his opponent multiple times, which is definitely a more handy tactic than the ground game that could come in this fight. And he says he's going to need to keep range and use his kicks to keep his opponent away. Austin Little representing the blue corner.
I think this is very much a game of cat and mouse in this fight.
Yes.
I think, keeping your opponent at bay, keeping him away, I think that's, like I said, the game plan of Austin Little. I think, like I said, Martin Francisco is wanting to get inside. Really, it's like chicken or the egg. Which is going to happen first? I don't really know. But besides the point, it is a kickboxing fight, and it is going to be on the feet the entire time.
Yep.
With that, let's send it to our announcer, Richard Mulliken, in the cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is contest is set for 3 2-minute rounds of kickboxing action. And the action begins with the man in charge, referee Jason Aldridge. And now introducing first, fighting out of the red corner, weighing in at 161 pounds from Russellville, Alabama, representing Combat Kings, El Jaguar, Martin Francisco. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing in at 160 pounds, from Dyersburg, Tennessee, representing Dogwood MMA, Austin Little.
Again, with a kickboxing fight tonight, 3 2-minute rounds. Unlike the Fight Club matches where there are 2 1.5s, these are 2-minute rounds for the kickboxing for the rest of the night.
Final cage door is shut. Ref gets the green light. Both fighters ready, and here we go.
Let's see if my analysis from videos actually pays off or not.
Well, two completely different body styles there, fellas, in the cage.
Yeah, they're definitely, one's got the reach advantage, one's got the power. Ooh, Little with a nice kick.
Here comes Francisco trying to get inside.
counters it, yep.
Little's doing a really good job using those front kicks to keep him away, though.
Yep.
But here
And
comes
Francisco answers with his
Man.
own and a few shots.
Francisco is so strong, man. He's so strong. He lands with power in both fists. But he gets a little crazy at times, which could lead to something bad on his end.
Ooh, Francisco thought about a little Superman right there. Ooh, a couple big hits to the body from Francisco's left.
Big knee by Austin Little.
Yeah, Francisco is not, look, he's not stopping walking forward. He is not,
Yeah.
okay, now he finally did. He's been walking forward, I feel like this whole round already.
And
He's
so
just,
you'll notice with kickboxing tonight that they're going to be wearing headgear and shin guards. Now, just because they're wearing shin guards does not mean that these kicks are going to be any softer whatsoever.
Yeah, the impact is still there.
And you'll see that Martin Francisco is trying to take out that lead leg of Austin Little with all these little leg kicks, chopping down the tree, chopping down the leg. What he's trying to do is minimize the mobility of Austin Little in this fight so he can't get away from him, so he can get onto the inside.
Yep. And Francisco coming in, getting another body left.
Big
Got a
knee again.
clinch,
That's
yeah,
very smart by
big
Little.
knee
Hit those
from Little.
knees. Make him think twice about coming inside.
Yeah. Francisco, though, still moving forward. That left hook to the body,
Big
man.
body shots by Francisco. 10 seconds left in the round.
Big kick from Little.
I think that body's hurting. I think Austin Little's body is hurting a little bit.
Oh.
Nice right hand, too.
Oh, a big left from Francisco on Little to end that round.
You know, sometimes the last 30 seconds to 10 seconds of a round can be the deciding factor, and I think that might have been it in round one there. I think Francisco really tended to turn up the pace, landed some quality shots. I think he might have won round one due to those last 30 to 10 seconds.
I don't disagree at all. Fella, you guys ever heard of Anthony Amp Elmore?
No, I have not.
He's one of the, I mean, way back in the day. I used to go to, when I was a kid, Memphis Cook Convention Center. He was world champion.
Okay.
Kickboxing, full contact, when it was not nearly as popular as it is today. Boxing was king back then.
Right, right.
And he's one of the, you ever get a chance to watch some film on Anthony Amp Elmore?
All right, absolutely.
Back in the 70s.
All right, we got some homework tonight, Brandon.
Well, and you see, like, I'm looking at the two corners, and there's two completely different attitudes right now. Austin Little very calm. His corner is trying to calm him down, get his heart rate down, whatnot. When I looked over at Martin Francisco's, his cornerman pushed him against the corner and was like, hey, get your range, get your range.
I must have missed
Yeah,
that,
I mean,
too.
shoved him against it. So we'll see how if a little shoving tactics come into round two here.
Cage doors locked. Round two begins.
Here we go. Again, Little is very calm. We got to watch him in November at Hub City MMA Fight Night 7. He was a very, huge leg kick there.
And Francisco returned the favor with his own.
Man, big shot. But we got to watch Austin Little, and that's where we got the homework of. He's got some amazing hooks, amazing straights, so it makes sense to be in a kickboxing match. He's just got to be able to put it all together tonight against Francisco.
Body kick from Little. Francisco still.
Ooh, big uppercut. Great job. And good movement. Look at that.
Yeah, Francisco. It didn't land, but Francisco's moving in. Ooh, got caught with one right there.
Little's looking a little more confident in the second round. Crowd is getting into it. I can hear through the headphones.
Francisco still walking
Ooh,
down.
beautiful
Push kick,
shot.
got him back.
But Francisco does not stop moving
not
forward,
stopping.
man. Little
He's just eating these push kicks and watch right there.
Boom.
Immediately starts walking into him again.
And he's not really selling his punches. I mean, he is lunging forward, but he's not really showing him what he's loading up with because he tends to load up with both hands. He's not a left hand heavy or a right hand heavy type of guy. So whenever he lunges forward, you're not really sure what he's coming with, but he has great kicks as well. Oh, looks like we got a little low blow.
Yeah, they get his attention. And you're right about that, Tim. It makes it so difficult when you got a guy that is equally, he packs the punch at his left and his right. Very difficult.
All right, low blow from Martin Francisco on Austin Little. We're taking a few seconds.
You know that can't feel good.
No, that.
It's very unpleasant.
Yeah, here we go.
All right, Little says he's good. We're
Right back
back.
to it. Keeping the range. Notice how Little is just barely sticking that jab out there, just
Yeah,
trying to
just
find
keeping
his
that-
range.
Yep.
He's not really throwing that with, ooh, another big leg
Huge
kick.
Right leg kick from Little.
I think if he
went for
can
another
land
one.
a few more of those, I think that may, you know, make Francisco think twice about coming in as crazily. Beautiful.
There it is.
Great second round from both gentlemen. The thing with these leg kicks, I mentioned earlier the shin guards, and what you're really trying to do with these leg kicks whenever you have shin guards on is you want to hook the knee. You're trying to hit at the knee, because if you do hit the shin, it's not going to do much damage to them.
Yeah.
So if you can hit like the quad or the knee, you're going to inflict a little more damage. There's going to be more impact to the body of your opponent versus hitting that shin guard.
Yeah, and without those shin guards, I mean, there is nothing on those shins. I mean, it's bone. You're talking
Yeah.
about painful. A bruised shin is a very painful thing to have to shake off. But you're right. And there was a couple times there that, I mean, you take a guy's legs out from under him, right here, you're not going to do it in front on the shin.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. The ref gets the corners out.
Round 3, I think we may be even here 1-1. I
I
think
say final third round. What we thinking?
I think that second round was pretty close. I think the first round Francisco took it, but I think the second round maybe caused a little more damage, landed some cleaner shots. I think round 3 is a toss-up here to see who can walk away with the W.
Final 2 minutes.
If I'm Little, I'm trying to land some more of those big leg kicks, though, because it does pause Francisco for just a
Yeah.
second, so you can maybe land a right as you're coming through with that kick.
This is looking a lot more like the first round with both guys just kind of going at it. They kind of took a little pause in the second round to kind of
Yeah.
feel each other out, but we are back at it.
Ooh.
Huge leg kick from
That
Francisco.
was the leg kick I was talking about, right
Yep.
at the knee.
Yep. Another one right there on the knee. Oof.
Those don't feel good.
No, they don't. Head kick from Little.
Ooh,
Push
big
kick.
shot!
Another push
Big body
kick.
shot!
Little's coming in. Oh. I feel like he should have not let up right there.
If I'm Little, I'm keeping Francisco against the cage here.
Yeah.
Don't let him start coming forward. Keep him pinned back. You're landing huge shots and landing the front kicks. There you go. Keep the pressure. Don't let his crazy. Oh,
Ooh.
big right hand. Don't let his craziness get to you.
Francisco doing all the spinning kicks right now in this third and final round. Austin keeping the pressure on.
Probably
He
got a minute
seems-
left, boys. We better crank it
If
up
we
right
did,
here.
If we did come into this round 1-1, Little is.
I
I think he's kind of putting a dominant performance on this third round.
Francisco
especially with
looks a little
damage.
tired.
Yeah, he does. He's getting gassed. Those push kicks are really working for
Yeah,
Little,
he
which is
sucks.
funny because he was setting them up
Yeah.
in the first round, but they weren't really doing
Yeah.
much.
Well, he took some damaging body blows.
Ooh.
Big uppercut that set up that beautiful combination. Now his coach is telling him to reset. Oh, and
no.
another low
No,
blow.
no. I couldn't.
That was a hard one. He fell immediately.
Oh. 2 within a 5-minute window.
I would say
Yeah,
1 is
no.
enough. 2 is too many. 2's a crowd.
Well, no pun intended.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, man. Ref's checking on Little, giving him some more time to recover. Yeah, because there can't be much time left in the second round.
Now, if I'm Little right here, I believe you get 5 minutes. I believe that is the time you get. Do you take all 5? Because here's the game of chess that you're
5
playing.
minutes?
I think it's 5. It may be 3, but I do believe it's 5. Here's the game of chess that you play with this.
Yeah.
If you take too long, Francisco gets to get his cardio back in line. If you don't take too long, you run the risk of still hurting whenever
not
you're
being ready
fighting.
yourself. So
It's a little bit of a game of chess. It really comes down to mind over matter at this point, and to a sense, whenever it comes
There's
to
a lot
this.
of things guys can do to a mind over matter. This ain't one of them.
Yeah.
yeah, no. Austin just spoke to Ryan Collins for a few seconds through the cage. I couldn't see what they were saying. Little looked like he kind of laughed and shook his head. Ryan proceeded to laugh as well.
I think he looks ready. He's jumping
looking,
around.
Yeah, he's looking like he might be ready. Ref's checking with him.
All right, he said he's ready. Let's do it. Let's
Okay.
finish this third round out, boys.
All right, not much time. Little potentially.
Here we go.
Has
Touch of
the upper
gloves.
hand in this one. Touch of gloves.
I think it's
Francisco
close to
begins
10
pushing
seconds
him.
already. Oh, he's getting
Oh,
sloppy. Don't
yeah,
get crazy.
don't get
Ooh,
crazy.
see the big uppercut by Francisco. That's what I was talking about.
All right, Little's trying to push kick again. Francisco's pushing back.
And it
in
looks like
again.
Francisco has regained some composure.
10 seconds left. Third and final round. Oh, both fighters.
Crazy
took a
kick,
look.
crazy kick. Oh,
Yeah.
big leg kick, though.
Same from Francisco,
Great job.
though. Yep.
Great fight.
All right.
The third round's a little bit of a toss-up. I think Little did really well overcoming adversity for number one. But number two, the leg kicks again. He did well at keeping the range. I think this was the round, you know, he kept him against the cage. But
Yeah.
the biggest thing was he was able to catch Francisco in his charges into a clinch and land a knee. I
Yeah.
saw that a few times in that third round. I don't know. I think this is pretty much a toss-up after round three. What do you guys think?
Well, I don't know how the scoring would compares to boxing, or if a point's taken away for low blows.
Not in this instance. Not yet.
So with that being understood, I still think that I thought Austin won the match.
Yeah.
I thought he took 2 of the 3 rounds.
Yeah. I would say Little had the upper hand in 1 and 3. Not by much in 3, especially with that second low blow. Kind of slowed him down, but
Absolutely.
he was having that upper hand, pushing it. Felt like he did more damage, controlled those 2 rounds more than Francisco did, but ultimately it's not our decision, so we will see what the judges say. So we'll send it to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, both fighters fought all 3 rounds. We go to a judge's decision. Your winner by split decision, El Jaguar, Martin Francisco.
Split decision win for Martin El Jaguar Francisco, who is lifting Austin Little up right now in the air. They seem to be good sports about it, having fun, raising each other's hands up right now, taking a photo together.
31 through 45.
There's the sportsmanship
Please
we needed
retrieve
tonight.
your bottle.
It was a close fight.
It was very close. You
With
can't
your
argue
pool
that.
numbers
No.
31 through 45. Please
take it.
retrieve your bottle.
Up next, we have a MMA fight, 170 pounds. Again, one of the best divisions, in my opinion, whenever it comes to amateur MMA. These two guys right here, both very game opponents. They love the challenge. I can speak for